The first time I did the In the Pink luncheon for Memorial Herman out in the Woodlands, I got to meet Arthur Fonzarelli. The best speakers come to this event, and it's all helping women with breast cancer. And on my podcast, I've got Linda Nelson to talk about this year's event, how you can help. And I want to thank Gallery Furniture and Mattress Mac for always supporting the Dana Tyson podcast. Linda, I have done your In the Pink for many years. Then I took a break and now I'm back to doing it again. You are still there out in the Woodlands. You're coming up on 30 years with Memorial Herman, right?
I am. I'm actually 27, but 30 years will be here before you know it. Yes. And we were thrilled when you were doing it in the past. And when we were brainstorming with the leaders, and we just thought, let's bring Dana back. And we're so excited when you said yes. It'll be a really great luncheon, actually.
It's going to be wonderful. But I wanted to talk a little bit about you because you don't come across very many people who have been in a place 25 years or longer. You're just a little girl when you started. And I was checking, you've been married to Gordon for almost 40 years. What is the magic in your longevity? How do you keep going? I mean, you've had a lot of crazy things, including a pandemic to have to work through.
Yes. And life is definitely on the crazy side, but I think you and I both thrive on chaos. And I pretty much, sometimes when I have a weekend, I'm thinking, oh, I'm so happy, nothing's going on. And all of a sudden I'm making all these phone calls. Okay, let's get together. Before you know it, my happy place is being with people. So yes, 27 years ago, started working here at Memorial Herman, and I live in the Woodlands, and then to work in the same community that you live in. And then on top of that, I am now an elected official. I'm on the board of directors for the Woodlands Township. So to have a say in policy and procedure, as well as work in the largest hospital in Montgomery County, and then live here in the same house since 92. Life is really good, actually.
I think you say we thrive on chaos, but we also have consistency, I guess, in our jobs and our marriage. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if that was chaotic. I don't know if we'd be able to do this, right?
Well, I'm a little, my husband's now disabled, and he's been disabled for quite a while now. So, I think he makes me grounded when I get home.
So good. Yep.
And, we do go a lot. A lot of people say, I can't believe you drag him everywhere, but he really wants to go everywhere. Like this morning, a couple of our neighbors pick him up to go to Bible school, Bible class, and we were up at 4:00 this morning getting him showered and ready to go out. And just what makes us happy.
That is amazing. That's really amazing. And what was your beginning? Were you a nurse before you became involved in more of an executive position?
No, I was in New Jersey. I met my husband. He was transferred down to Texas for 2 years. Now we're going on 45 years, actually. And once we got married, I moved down here, and I worked oil and gas for a couple of years, but then stayed home with my 3 kids for almost 15 years, and then decided to go back into the workforce and came back to Memorial Herman. And then, as it turned out, my husband got Parkinson's now for 24 years. But I became now the breadwinner, which I didn't think I was going to be. So I went back in my 50s and got my MBA just because I saw everybody that was taking a leadership role within the hospital had advanced degrees. So decided, you know what, I'm just going to go back and get it. I had 2 kids in college and another one also getting her master's. So we all 4 of us did it together.
That's amazing. You never know what life is going to throw your way, right? What do? You just embrace it, I guess.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You see the positive side in everything. It's easy to slip down that other slope. So I'm never going to let myself go down there. And plus you surround yourself with happy, optimistic, hardworking folks, and then life stays there.
It makes all the difference, truly. And the guests that you have come and speak at your event, truly, Linda, they are the most premier speakers in all of Houston. When you had Arthur Fonzarelli there several years ago, that was the most fun luncheon ever.
That was a fun one. The one that we had last year was Jennifer Griffin, and she's the Fox Chief National Security Correspondent. She was amazing, right in the midst of everything happening in this world, and a breast cancer survivor to the 10th degree, and her sharing her story. And then of course Joan London. Everyone
Oh,
loves
she
Joan
was great.
London.
Yep.
Um, so many people get breast cancer these days. Another breast cancer survivor. And then we had Scott Hamilton, who was actually one of my favorites. And he's the skier, the Olympic skater.
Skater.
But
Yep.
he's beat cancer several different times, and his attitude, they say hire for attitude, train for skill. He was amazing. And then we had Juliana and Bill Rancic, and they were a lot of
Right.
fun. Remember
Yep.
them?
Yep.
They were just coming into their own at that time. Somehow the In the Pink luncheon, we kind of get these folks before they're really, really popular. And we have this way of being able to afford them that way. And some of them actually do it just because of the benefit and what it's for. And then we have had like Kelly Corrigan. Not many people knew her. We actually had her twice, and she was just a great speaker. And then the person that wrote I Wore Lipstick to My Mastectomy, and Geraldine Lucas was another one. So we've had, you're right, Dana, we've had
Amazing
some
speakers.
great, amazing speakers. But I think one thing about our luncheon is it's so much more about what we do with the monies that come. There's a lot of wonderful nonprofits out there, benefits out there, and you have to really write the story of why people should come to your dinner, luncheon, gala, whatever it is. And our story is we're programmatic. We raise money for specific programs. An example is we have the Interfaith Community Clinic up in the Woodlands, and they serve Southeast Texas, our whole Southeast corridor. And we will, through In the Pink funds, pay for every single woman that comes through that community clinic. We just send them to our hospital breast center, and we'll pay for a screening mammogram, then a diagnostic mammogram, and if needed, a ultrasound. So all of those are with no questions asked. So it doesn't matter if they send 1,200, we will pay for every one of them. What we do on top of that, then we pay the Rose. Last year we paid them $50,000. The Rose is in Houston, and
Love the Rose
in Montgomery County,
yep.
who are battling breast cancer, and they will help with getting the resources down in the Houston area. They're amazing. So the money's, when I say programmatic, we want the Rose to get as much money as we can give them. We want the Interfaith Community Clinic. And then on top of that, and Dana, I'm going to drag you if I need to Canopy when you're up here with me on Thursday or Friday. And Canopy is one of our major beneficiaries, and that is our Cancer Survivor Program. And it's an incredible center located right on our campus. Doesn't matter where you're treated for cancer, and we don't have any way to even take a cent, but it's all the softer sides of cancer. It's Pilates, it's yoga, it's art therapy, it's cooking classes for kids whose parents have cancer. It's a full-time social worker, totally free, and absolutely, you walk in there, it's like a warm blanket has just been put around you. And
oh, that's beautiful.
In the Pink, we were able to start that and fund that, and through other philanthropic ways as well. But it's an incredible place, and I want you to go because a lot of the monies will go towards Canopy, and it's just a fun place. I know when Scott Hamilton, we drug him there too, and Jennifer, and both of them said, "Okay, I have 10 minutes." Okay, 10 minutes. We're dragging them out an hour and a half later, saying, "No,
That's amazing.
we have to leave," and they go, "No, we need to stay here." So
that's incredible. Well, some people watching might have missed the luncheon on Friday. Your guest this year, how people can help if we did miss it while we're watching this, maybe at a later date. Tell us how people can get involved and help out.
Sure, they can go to the Memorial Hermann website and just type in the Pink of Health, and there'll be a place if it's a monetary donation that you want to give. And we're always looking for volunteers at Canopy as well. So that would probably be the best way to do that. But we still have a little bit of space left. So if somebody is sometime would like to get involved or come, we would like that too.
It's an incredible luncheon. It's a shopping event as well. And you're having an author from Rhode Island this year, Ellen Hildebrand. She is dynamic. She's beautiful. And I'm sure her stories are going to be amazing.
And so she's battling breast cancer.
Yes.
So that is the reason why we're bringing her in. So she'll be putting a little different spin on than what she normally speaks about when she's here.
Yeah, it'll be amazing. Well, Linda, it's so good to see you. Can't wait to be out there and to actually meet everyone again. And it's just a beautiful event. And give out the website again where people can get involved, especially in Canopy.
If you go to www.memorialherman.org and type in Canopy or In the Pink, we can get you there.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Can't wait to see you. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Dana. Talk to you later. Bye.